All right, folks, lovely to see you. Today I want to have a proper chinwag about something close to my heart, plant-based food. I remember when I first decided to really give it a proper go. I was buzzing, full of beans, literally. I thought, this is it, Jamie, new you. Easy, peasy, lemon squeezy, or so I thought. The kitchen was going to be my new green playground, full of exciting new ingredients, but let me tell you, those first few weeks, wowzers. Suddenly, all the things I used to grab without thinking twice were off the menu. My morning bacon butty, gone. That cheeky cheese toasty late at night, see you later. My body was like, oi mate, where's the usual grub? I had cravings, proper strong ones too. It really made me stop and think about what I was eating every single day, which was a good thing really. For me, it was a mix of things. I'd been feeling a bit, sluggish, and slowly but surely I started to feel, well, pretty darn good actually. Darn good. It's bonkers, isn't it? This whole plant-based thing has just exploded. You can't walk down a supermarket aisle or flick through a food mag without seeing it. Vegan this, plant-powered that. Restaurants have got whole menus dedicated to it now, which is brilliant. It's not some niche thing anymore, tucked away in a dusty corner of a health food shop. It's mainstream, and it's exciting. It means more choice for everyone, and that can only be a good thing. People are curious and they're trying new things, which I absolutely love to see. A massive reason for this green wave, let's be honest, is health. We're all a bit more clued up these days about what we're putting into our bodies, or at least we're trying to be. People want to feel better, have more get up and go, and look after their tickers, and there's a lot of chatter about how eating more plants can help with all that. It's not about magic pills, but about good, honest food doing its job. It's about nourishing ourselves from the inside out, and plants are packed with the good stuff to help us do just that. Lovely jubbly? Right, let's get stuck into the really good stuff. The benefits. When you start packing your plate with more plants, your body really does thank you for it. It's like giving it a massive high five. We're talking about proper, tangible goodness that can make you feel fantastic. It's not just about what you're eating, but about all the amazing things you're eating. These foods are powerhouses of nutrients, just waiting to do their magic. It's nature's medicine cabinet right there on your plate. How cool is that? First up, let's talk fiber. Oh my days, fiber is your friend. Seriously, it's a superstar. Most of us don't get enough of it, but plant foods are absolutely rammed with it. Fruits, veggies, whole grains, beans, lentils, they're all fiber champions. It keeps your digestive system happy and moving smoothly, if you know what I mean. A happy gut means a happy you, trust me on that one. Plus, it helps you feel fuller for longer, which is great if you're watching your weight. So, load up on that lovely fiber. Then you've got antioxidants. These are like little superheroes inside your body. They fight off nasty things called free radicals, which can cause damage to your cells. And where do you find these amazing antioxidants? You guessed it, in colorful fruits and vegetables. Okay, let's keep it real. While there are tons of brilliant things about plant-based eating, it's not all smooth sailing. It would be wrong of me to paint a picture that it's effortless from day one for everyone. There can be a few hurdles to jump over, a few tricky bits to navigate, and it's important to be aware of these so you can tackle them head on. Forewarned is forearmed, as they say. So let's have an honest chat about some of the common challenges you might face on your plant-powered adventure. One of the main things to think about is getting all the nutrients your body needs. Now, plants are amazing, but some vitamins and minerals are just more concentrated or easier for our bodies to absorb from animal products. Vitamin B12 is a classic example. It's virtually non-existent in plant foods, unless they're fortified. Iron, calcium, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids are others you need to keep an eye on. It's not impossible to get them, not at all, but it does take a bit more planning and awareness. It can also feel a bit restrictive, especially when you're starting out. Suddenly your go-to meals might be off limits. Eating out with friends or going to family gatherings can feel like navigating a minefield. Section 5, the protein puzzle, getting enough of the good stuff. But where do you get your protein? The age-old question every plant-based eater gets asked. And you know what? It's a fair question. Protein is super important. It's the building block for our bodies, for muscles, for repairing cells, for keeping us feeling full and satisfied. So, if you're cutting out or cutting down on meat, fish, and dairy, you need to make sure you're getting enough of this good stuff from other sources. It's not as hard as some people think, but it does need a bit of thought. The brilliant news is that plants are packed with protein. You just need to know where to look. Think about lovely lentils, brilliant beans of all kinds, kidney, black cannellini, and cheeky chickpeas. They're all fantastic sources. Then you've got tofu and tempeh, made from soybeans, which are protein powerhouses. Nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and pumpkin seeds are great too. And don't forget grains like quinoa and oats. See, loads of options. It's all about variety. Section 6, beyond the salad bowl. Dodging the junk food vegan trap. Right, here's a really important one, folks. Just because something is labeled plant-based or vegan doesn't automatically make it healthy. Oh, no. There's a sneaky little trap out there, and it's called being a junk food vegan or a processed plant-based eater. It's so easy to fall into this, especially with all the new products popping up on the shelves. You think you're doing something good for yourself, but you might be missing the point a bit. Think about it. Crisps, most of them are vegan. Fizzy drinks, vegan. Those sugary cereals, lots of them are vegan. And then you've got all the processed meat alternatives, vegan burgers, sausages, nuggets. Section 7, what the science says, the nitty-gritty on plant power. Now, I'm a chef, not a scientist, but I do love to know that what I'm recommending has some proper backing. And when it comes to plant-based diets, the clever clogs in the white coats have done loads of research. It's not just hearsay or a passing fad. There's some serious science that points towards the benefits of packing more plants onto your plate. It's always good to look at the evidence, isn't it? It helps us make informed choices about what we eat and how it affects our bodies. Some of the really big long-term studies are pretty compelling. Take the Adventist health studies, for example. These have followed tens of thousands of people for decades, looking at their diets and their health. And guess what? They've consistently found that vegetarians and vegans tend to live longer and have lower rates of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer compared to meat eaters. That's quite something, isn't it? It really makes you sit up and take notice. Section 8, eating smart, my top tips for a fab plant-based journey. Right then, feeling inspired to get more plants on your plate? Or maybe you're thinking of taking the full plunge. Brilliant. Whatever your goal, I've got a few top tips to help you on your way and make your plant-based journey as delicious and easy as possible. It's all about making smart choices, being a bit organized, and most importantly, enjoying your food. Because if it's not enjoyable, you're not going to stick with it, are you? So let's get you set up for success. First off, and this is a biggie, especially when you're starting, plan your meals. I know, it sounds a bit boring, a bit like homework. But trust me, it makes a world of difference. If you know what you're going to eat for the week, or at least for the next few days, you're less likely to get caught out and reach for something unhealthy or give up. Section 9, my plant-based path. It's all about balance, isn't it? So after all this chat, you might be wondering where I stand with it all now. Well, I absolutely still love my plants. I make sure they're the star of the show in most of my meals, and I genuinely feel so much better for it. I've got more energy, I sleep better, and I just feel lighter somehow. It's made a real difference to my well-being, and I wouldn't go back. Discovering the sheer variety and deliciousness of plant-based cooking has been a proper game changer for me, both personally and as a chef. But for me, personally, it's all about balance. It's not about being super strict or dogmatic. I'm not 100% vegan, and I don't think everyone needs to be. Sometimes, if I'm out or if I really fancy it, I'll have a bit of sustainably sourced fish or some really good quality, ethically produced cheese. For me, it's about mostly plants, about making them the foundation of my diet. It's about reducing my meat intake significantly and celebrating vegetables in all their glory. That's what feels right for me and my family.